Hello everyone, welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Sunday and we're going to continue on with the Steampunk by Christine Caron out of the Wildflower Folk. We're going to be doing that with the Derwent Drawing 72 set. And I don't know, okay, so Catherine and Alex are both here. So Alex, I know you were having some troubles with the light rust color for the skin tone, and I found my light fast chart. And light rust in the light fast, the closest one to that would be cinnamon. So if you're still having issues with the skin tone, you can use cinnamon instead of light rust. Hello, Julia. Hello, Catherine. Hello, Lori. Hello, Noelle. Uh, hello, Dawn. Hello, Alex. Hello, Callie. Hello, everybody out there. Not a problem. It was bugging me, so I had to find it. It was driving me nuts. I couldn't find my swatch chart, but I found it. And yeah, cinnamon is the next best thing to light rust. All right, gonna zoom you on in. We're gonna continue on with her blouse and her spenders and that sort of thing. And then we will color this butterfly up here. So we're gonna zoom on in and we're gonna move the other way. Tell me if I need to zoom any further in than that. And hopefully not move the book too much. How is everybody today? So we've used ash blue, which is 3740, and we've used some smoke blue, which is 3810. Now we're going to use a little bit of fur green. We've got a lot to do today. We're going to get this one done, and then we're going to move on to the next one. The next one that we're going to color is for 4 legs, and we're going to do that with the grisaille, however you want to pronounce them, colored pencils, because I haven't used them in a while, so why not, right? No problem. Enjoy the Super Bowl party. I forgot the Super Bowl was today. I was actually not going to stream today because of it. I thought of that last weekend and then I ignored it. Have a great party. But I also don't pay attention to Super Bowl things and sportsy things, so for me not to be here on a Super Bowl party is kind of weird, so or for me to remember that there's a Super Bowl going on is kind of weird. Bob is on a plane and heading to Wisconsin for his week in Wisconsin. So I'm home alone for another week. Well, I've got Bobby here, but not my husband. Ah. Now for this band here, I'm going to use the fur green. And then we'll come in with the darker color for the shadow areas. Getting into those really deep shadow areas here with the darker green blue. I don't know what Bad Bunny is, so I'm not even going to comment on that. Sounds like something that I probably should just ignore that comment and just let my brain stop running in circles here because that is just going to get me in trouble. Ah, okay. Sure, sure. Okay. So that was fur green, and then the final color we're going to use on here is the spruce green, and then we're going to go over it again with the lightest color. I'm going to sharpen this because I need a really sharp point. Well, it's always good to, open yourself to new music, so. Welcome back, Dawn. Thank you, Callie. Hello, Angela. Lurk away, darling. Okay, and that's it for that color. Then we're going to go all the way back to the ash blue. And we'll dust that off. So other than Super Bowl, what is everybody doing? Hello, Shannon. Are you getting ready for Super Bowl too? That I forgot was on today. Hello, Sue. Welcome. Ah, no parties. If you're there, it's already a party. So you and Brian alone together is already a party. So now the real question is, are you cheering for different teams or the same team? Seahawks will win. Well, Seattle is a good team.
Yeah, I know in Wisconsin there's a lot of football-y stuff that Bob sees more of in the office than out here, but we don't, we're not sportsy people, so I think in the past 21 years that I've known him, well, that we've been together, I've known him for longer, but that we've been together, I think I've seen him go to 4 football games. And that was only because the boss made him go. I think there was one that him and my son went to. Yeah, pubs will do that. Hello, Kenny. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, gotta do what's best for customer base. Just not anything that I've ever. And football isn't huge where I'm from either, so hockey is, but football's not so much. We used to watch hockey, me and my dad, but it's been a while. All right. There we have the color of the blouse done. Excuse me. Now we're going to take oyster. Is it oyster I want? Or, yeah, I think oyster. uh, don't jinx them. Angela, are you and hubby on different, hoping for different teams? Okay. He doesn't like the sofa? Not like you'd ever make him sleep on the sofa, but yeah. He knows better. Stick with the wife.
Smart man. He's a soccer fan, yeah. I used to watch baseball and I used to watch hockey. Those were the two things that I grew up watching with the family. So I am using oyster on the ruffle. Okay. And then we're going to use this one, I think. Nope, this one. And then we're going to use champagne. We're matching the thing on her hat. Very lightly. We don't want it to be a bright yellow, so we don't want to go over it too many times. Just want it to have that creamy color. Hurry back. Yes, hockey games are fun. I enjoyed watching hockey when I was a kid. Sometimes I didn't understand the concept of it, but it was always something that we had a lot of fun watching when I was a kid. So my brain goes to why do full-grown men need to beat each other up wearing really sharp knives on their feet on a sheet of ice, chasing around a little tiny piece of plastic. Was always my confusion with it. All right, and then we're going to take our white and we're going to use the Arctic white and we're just going to blend with it. Now for the medallion in the middle of her chest piece there, her clasp there. Well, I did say hello back, so if you missed it, I'm sorry. All right, so now we need light ochre. And then Mars orange. Yes, you did say hello. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, being not feeling good definitely doesn't help. Sometimes I don't even get the hello out when I'm not feeling well. I have that issue sometimes when I'm watching Angela's streams, especially. Oh, especially if I'm not feeling well, I'll go lay down with the stream on and wake up and yeah, it's been over for ages. Have fun, Alex. All right, and then we're going to use this one. Well, that's never good. Of ice around the lungs is not something you want to have happening. So I'm using sanguine now. Okay. Oh, hurry back, Callie. And then we're going to go back to the light ochre. And then a little bit of white, just to blend that in a little bit. There we go. All right. those away. Trying to make sure that I put all my pencils away because I had them all over my desk and they were everywhere. Now we're going to do her straps here. And we're going to do the straps the same way that we did the hat. So we're going to start off with the red. And this is the Roja 1000. Hello, Chrissy. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so that's the first layer. Now we're going to go to our midnight black. Actually, I think it was ivory black that we used. Leaving the brighter area up there. And once again, this is going to take a few layers of building between the black and the red. Were they ones that you already had in your collection or were they new ones? Because I know you threw out a bunch. Oh, okay, yeah. I think you mentioned those ones yesterday when we were talking about your gel pens. Keep on telling myself I don't need anything new. I don't need anything new. It was a struggle. I'm not extremely fond of acrylic paint pens. So, are they the same as acrylic paint pens, like the Posca pens, that kind of thing, or are they different? Because I noticed that there's this new type of thing, which is the acrylic gel pens. Put them in number order. Hello, Kim. I'm sorry that I missed you coming in. Okay. Okay. I wasn't sure if I did. My brain is everywhere today, so everywhere but here, that type of thing. All right, we're gonna dust it off. And I think this last layer of the black is going to be the final layer. So we're going to go over it one more time with the black. Yeah, most acrylic markers are matte. Okay. Then in the center area here, I'm going to just add that little bit more red. And up here. Then we'll do the same to the other side. I'm going to take the blender and blend that together. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. Now, yesterday when you were talking about your gel pens, I completely missed the answer to my question. How are they and do I need them? Um, because my brain said as soon as I asked that question, you don't need them, shut up. Yeah, once we get moved and the get into the craft room at the new house, I'm going to go through and redo all my swatch charts. Hello, Sue. They are creamy. Do I need them? Is that what you're saying? Is that I need them? Mhm. Well, I use gel pen quite a bit for embellishments, but I don't actually color with them. I have not tried the water thing that I have seen you guys do beautifully. A little bit scared of that. I've done the gel pen with mineral spirits, and that worked out pretty good. Ooh, tiny, tiny numbers. Not buying anything till we move. I'm not buying anything till we move. I keep mine in plastic sleeves just in case. I have a laminator and I could laminate them, but then when I'm trying to look at them under the lights, sometimes the colors look off. And with different pencils, the heat of the laminator will change how they look when you lay them down on your paper. So I found that when I laminated some of them, they didn't look right. So I stopped doing it. Ooh, magnifying glass. Yeah, I will have to get mine out. Yeah, they just didn't look the same. And the light reflecting off of the plastic really gave me a hard time seeing the actual colors properly. So yeah, that's what I do too, Sue. I put them in protectors, put them in a binder. I'm gonna have to, like I said, go through my binder and redo them all. And I'll do that when we move as I'm setting up the new space. Because there are some sheets that are needing to be redone. Well, I guess black really didn't want to help me today. It just jumped out of my hand onto the floor. Yeah, I thought about laminating that too, but it changes every month, so it's like, why waste my laminating sheets for that? I've got enough of them, but okay. The last layer of the red. That is kind of what I was going for, was a black red. So, you know how sometimes with velvet you can see the undercolor? If you turn a certain way, you can see that red under the black. That's what I'm kind of going for. All right. Well, have a safe trip home. We will see you when you get there. Don't forget to come in and let us know you made it safe. All right. So that's that done. Now we're going to do this part here, and we're going to start with debating on whether or not I should do it the green of the band or if I should do it the gray of the glasses. What do you guys think? I think the gray on the goggles. Yeah, I think we're going to do it the gray of the goggles. So we're going to start with um, I'm going to start with mist. And then granite. Bye, Dawn. Have a great week. All right. And then we're going to take carbon gray. All right. Oop, nobody saw that? Didn't happen. And then just a touch of midnight. And we come back over it. And of course it did a slightly different thing than the hat because it's a larger area, but that's okay. He's working on it, yeah. They're doing training right now, but yeah, he's um, working on getting all the transition paperwork done. You feel like it's bedtime, Kim? My goodness. Yeah, I can understand that. I don't like sitting in the car for that amount of time. We were actually talking about it this morning or last night and possibly looking into a rental for when he's going back and forth so that he can stay a little bit longer than the company needs so that he can look at building a house or buying a house. All right, so there's that. And I think I just want to put a touch of that gray-green in it just to make it stand out against this back area here. After looking at it, it looked a little bit too much like the blouse, and I didn't want that. So I'm using green shadow. Just to darken that up just a little bit. That's a little better. That is better. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be months at a time. So, he's going to be there for 2 to 3 weeks at a time shortly. So and if I go up there with him, he doesn't feel right having the office pay for a hotel room if I'm there because those are expensive. Now I'm using the Cool Gray 7120. And then the ivory black. And a little bit of carbon gray. And then the cool gray again. I keep on telling him, if you see a house that you like and he knows what I like in a house, just buy the darn house. But he won't buy a house if I'm not there to look at it, so. Which I understand, but he also knows what I like, so. All right. Okay, well, let's drag it out to here. Now we have this butterfly left to do. So let's pop these back in place here. And we're going to do that butterfly gold. So all right. There we go. All right. So we're going to come up here and we're going to color this butterfly here. So I'm going to zoom you in. Move the other way. And we're going to get to this one here. So we're going to start this one with we're going to start it with yellow ochre. All right. And I could have probably done the butterflies with gel pens, but yeah, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. So now I need sepia red. in a little tiny bit of woodland. And finally, let's do apricot. A little bit of apricot. Thank you. And then we're going to go back with the yellow ochre. Okay, and I want a little bit more yellow in there, so we're going to take the no, we're going to take gold. The gold yellow. There we go. And there's that butterfly. All right, I'm going to zoom you out. And there we have our whole page. All finished. So now we have finished the steampunk. And what time is it? And we've got about 45 minutes left. Nope, I don't think so. I think you're the only one talking. All right, so I'm going to put all these away. And then we're going to move on to the next page. All right. Thank you. I think I'm going to grab a little bit of gel pen before I close this up and do her eye as well. All right. I think she turned out pretty good. What do you guys think? Still fighting with the copper butterfly being next to her head. I should have done the silver one there and the copper one here, but oh well. But there she is. And you can see the red pop on the suspenders and the hat. So that is that. Now the next one we're going to start on is this one. I'm going to move this one over there, let the gel pen dry, and move these over here and get the grizzlies out. Grizzlies. All right, so we're going to work on this page here. I have a piece of paper in between it so that it doesn't pick up the color from there while I color this page. Alright, there we are with the grizzly. Grizzly. I can never pronounce it correctly. Alright. Smaller set, but that's okay. Alright, so I'm going to zoom on in and we'll get started up at the top area here and with the bow and that sort of thing. So we're going to start with oh, I need to go through these and I could have swore I put them in color order. Maybe not. Number 5. So I need number 4. Okay. So we're going to start with number 4, which is geranium. So this is for the prompt four-legged. It is raining hard out there. If my internet cuts out, let me know. When it rains this hard, sometimes my internet dies, so. But it is raining very, very hard. Like I can hear it through my headset, which I have a noise canceling headset, and I can hear the rain hitting the roof, so. Well, there's 4 legs there. 3 legs there. 4 legs there. These two have 4 legs. Four-legged creatures. How's that? Four-legged creatures. That's what I took that prompt to be. Well, no, if it cuts out. If it dies completely, I'll see that. But if it cuts in and out, let me know. If it dies completely, I will see that. Yes, I know. If it dies completely, you just going to have to send me a text message on my phone. I know a few of you have my phone number. uh, there are 4 legs on some of these creatures. She has to be able to see all 4 legs, does she? Okay. Well, there are some on here that you can see all 4 legs. And then we're going to use red. Yeah, I might even actually see them, Julia. I might even actually see them. I'm going to sharpen this one too. Trying to remember if I have a spare set of the grisailles. Grisaille, 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 grisaille. I keep on going back and forth on how it's pronounced. And I'm pretty sure that when they were visiting in stream one day when I was using them, they said it was grisaille. Welcome back, Kim. 'Alright, well, there are some in here with 4 legs visible. So in other words, no portraits of kitty cat faces? Is that what you're saying? Ouch. That's a lot of trees to come down. 10 minutes to the Super Bowl. Okay. So for all of you that are leaving me to watch the Super Bowl, have fun, enjoy. I hope your team wins. I'm going to get started on this page and get some of it done before the end of the week. Like I'm going to show you how I'm going to color the mimosa. And because it's a continuous repeat of the mimosa, I will color that off screen so that it's not boring as all heck. Awesome. Well, I'm glad that none hit the house. What I'm hoping to get done today is at least this area here. All right, I'm going to move you down a little bit because I am getting a sore back. There we go. Somehow I ended up pushing it further across the coloring board here. We're going to start packing the house soon. I was thinking about it going, I've got to pack the office, but we don't have a full move date yet. So I don't really want to pack all of my books and everything without knowing what day we're going to be gone. So I might leave them out for a little bit and then choose some to stay out for the months that we're still here. which means that if I can't find the prompts in the books that I choose, I might not be doing all the prompts in, you know, the months that we're moving or the months before we're moving, which is fine. Now, next Saturday is Valentine's Day. So, I'm debating on streaming. Because it's early in the day here, not too sure about not doing it. But we'll see what Bob has planned, if anything, for Valentine's Day, because he will be getting back the day before. All right, and then the next one is, okay, Bob just landed in Denver. Pomegranate, no, magenta. Color is magenta. Yeah. All right, so the next one that we're going to use is magenta. Oh, he went to find water. I need just a slightly darker one as well, so I'm going to use pomegranate. Use pomegranate first. It's going to be red by the time it's done, but thank you. Right now it's looking a little pink because I did a really light layer. And a Scream, a new Scream movie. I don't do horror films, so I don't know what that is. I know that Bob asked me to watch it once and went, yeah, no. I've never watched any of them. Number 7. Wow. Yeah, no. Not something I watch. Of course, the kids will think, it's funny that you're scared, but my kids watched the one movie that terrifies me all to heck and go, "Why are you scared of this, Mom?" And it's like, "Well, because, just because." I'm just not good with scary movies. That's all. That's all you need to know. Yeah, that was one thing that Bob did give up for me was scary movies because I just can't watch them. And I didn't ask him to. He just stopped watching them. Told him it's fine if he wants to watch a scary movie, just tell me beforehand and I'll go find something else to do. I don't mind. I just don't like scary movies. All right, now I'm going to dust that off. And then we're going to come in with the magenta. Okay. And then is that the new one? Flowers. I don't think I have that one. Maybe I do. I don't know. I don't have a lot of Joanna's books. I really love her work, but it's um, one of those books that I just don't color in very often, and one of those artists that when I look at her books, it all looks the same to me. I do have the ones that do look different, that aren't the same floral motif only. I like the Rooms of Wonder and the little book that she came out with, the pocket book there. Really like those ones. Oh, a creature book. Yeah, I think I saw Emily post something about that. Emily colors in Joanna's book so beautifully. Joanna's one of my mom's favorite artists, and she also really enjoys coloring florals. So florals and animals. She's not huge on portraits, but florals and animals she loves doing. I did not see that. I just saw the post. I didn't watch the video itself. Wow, it looks like we're only going to get the bow colored today. I'm going to get the some of the mimosa colored as well. And we might not get to the cat though. It's bad when it takes, half an hour to color a bow. But we've colored a bow. All right, so now we're going to color the mimosa. And we're going to start with jasmine and lemon. So we're going to color everything lemon. Okay. Okay. So that was lemon yellow. Now we're going to use the jasmine. Oh, nice. I'm just reading through. I have not been looking at chat, so I missed a whole bunch of it, so I was reading through. Welcome home, Sue. Glad you made it home safe and sound. I know a lot of people are voting for Seattle. Shannon's looking at the quarterback. Shannon's looking at the quarterback of the other team, but she's voting for Seattle. Does that make sense? Oh, okay. So she thinks Seattle's going to win, but she's voting for it, the other team. That's what it is. They're your foes, are they? Now we're going to use chocolate because there's sticks there. And yeah, let's do grass. So I'm using grass green. So, and then we're going to grab olive. Oh my goodness. You gotta stop losing pencils, girl. The Derwent light faster, not ones you want to lose. Alright. Now I think I want to do a little bit more on there. So I'm just going to grab this one here, which should be honey. No, that's sunburst. Yeah, sunburst. I think honey's too orange. And we're just going to do a little bit in some of these deeper areas here with the sunburst. And then we're going to take that lemon again. And fill it in. I know Connie's colored this page, and I'm not sure what color she colored the kitty, but all right, so I'm going to zoom you out and show you where we're at so far. So we've got the bow done, and we've got some of the mimosa done. I am coloring. I am coloring. So we've gotten it started. I will finish the mimosa um, around the wreath because that's a repetitive thing that I really don't want to bore y'all with. So this is where the steampunk ended up. So we did complete the steampunk. So that is the bingo prompt of steampunk done. And we started on the wheel of color prompt for four-legged. So there's four legs here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Four legs here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only see 3 here and only see 1, 2 there. So I've got at least 2 on there that have all 4 legs showing. So all right, guys, enjoy your game. I hope you, the team you are voting for or rooting for, win. No marital spats. Enjoy each other's company and have a wonderful rest of your day. Always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artist that you enjoy watching. And of course, always remember to relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. Until next time, bye bye for now.